All right, family. Black Power. Black Power is the truth hour with General Sarasun said he kicked back. Get your mind ready for some information that's guaranteed to be heavy. I'm excited and delighted to be accepting members to not only the Sarasun Seti YouTube page, but the General Seti YouTube page, two dynamic powerhouse institutions on YouTube, giving you nothing but black power, black divinity. I want you to subscribe immediately. I don't want you to hesitate not 1 second. Subscribe immediately. I want you to become a member. The membership links is right down in the video description. Is in the chat. All you had to do is just click it. You get a video introduction, rundown on the memberships, what they entail. You see one you like, you should most definitely join, even if you don't. I appreciate your presence here at the Sarasun Seti General Seti YouTube page. Continue to engage, continue to advance. That's right, family. The General got a new website on Teachable, uploading dynamic curriculums, certificate programs and courses. The first one up, 25 Steps to the Redemption of Definitive Black Manhood, created by the General just for the brothers. It's dynamic. It's for you. You should get over there and check it out, family. We even got the Brotherhood of Heru Roundtable live stream where we go live once a week. We discuss, important information to our growth and development, even have coaching calls for the brothers. Get over there, check it out. You like it? Become a student. Sign up and get that information because it's for you. That's right. Ring the alarm. KingSeti.com online marketplace official. General Sarasun Seti DVD lectures, t-shirts, tank tops, hoodies, African and Kemetic jewelry, holistic tonics and remedies, home decor, accessories for every room in the house. I got something for your family. I know you're going to like and love. Check it out. Check that catalog out. Get a discount. Shop and save and shop. Pull the fire alarm. GeneralSeti.com. Seti University. Over 2,500 videos, 40 different subjects. All the subjects that you know and love from the General. You already know that's 5 classics. Nobody else out there got a resume thick like the General. Ain't even coming close. So I want you to get over there, get that work, because it's dynamic work. It cannot be beat, and that's for real. So check it out, family. There's no website like it on the planet. Everybody knows Seti popping on Patreon. We got that fire going down tomorrow. I want you over there on Patreon. We got the rise of the Neanderthal, and we going in hard. It's going to be 2.5 hours of pure, exhilarating information. If you never saw it, it's shocking. It's going to be shocking. I want you to buckle in. If you bring granny or auntie or any granddaddy, I want you to let them know. I don't want you to just, put them in front of this presentation because it could blow the damn mind. I don't want granny falling out the lazy boy. You feel me? And so I don't want granny falling out of the lazy boy. So I want you to, you know what I'm saying? Warn them. But I want you to be in the house tomorrow. Intermediate scribes and up. I want you'll get an opportunity to see this video starting at 6:30 p.m. Eastern. That's right. And to everybody out there that donated to the General, I appreciate you for the fact you appreciate me. Any of the family out there would like to donate, the link is in the video description, is in the chat. Click it and donate. I thank you and I appreciate you. Make sure you subscribe to all my YouTube channels. King Seti, General Seti, Sarasun Seti. Rock that notification bell. Give the video a thumbs up. Like it because you love it. Share it with your family and friends. And comment. Just don't say nothing stupid because I will ban your ass. Pastor on his way to heaven. On his way to heaven. And I'm not saying this, because in Memphis, it just don't matter. It don't even matter what your profession is. Goddamn, in Memphis, they say the trigger has no heart. You see, old Spice One, the trigger has no heart. And so they, the beloved pastor, Ricky Floyd, what they say is that there was a heated discussion, a religious discussion. And, I guess what we seeing out, on the video, I'm going to show the video, is that first and foremost, he was in the bar. Now, listen, I'm not about to get mad about no damn, no man getting a drink. You know what I'm saying? He's a pastor. Goddamn it, Jesus was drunk wine. That's what they say. They was drinking. Noah got drunk and fell out on the ark. You see what I'm saying? Fell out and and exposed itself. Okay, hold on, family. Hold on, just a second. That's right, family. And so, I can't get mad at no man for getting a drink. That ain't got nothing to do. I mean, y'all be holier than thou, God damn it. You understand? You ain't walking on no cloud, nigga, to be talking about. So I'm not judging the man because but it could go down. You know what I'm saying? It could go down. And so it ain't got to be no low level bar though. You know what I'm saying? It could be some exquisite shit. For somebody, they got bars on a different level. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know what type of bar. I don't think the man was at, the hole in the wall. But anyway, from my understanding, they got into a heated discussion. I'm gonna put the news report up here so we can, and let them report on, and we got the lawyers in here too now. They saying some things now. The lady, to the right, she is allegedly the one that shot him. You see? Now I'm saying that, but I'm quite sure that she is. But let me see. Is this it? Here we go. Here we go. Right here.
Love pastor and prominent leader in Memphis left plenty of people stunned, many asking, why would anyone kill Pastor Ricky Floyd? Well, tonight, only on News Channel 3, video showing a portion of what happened the night Pastor Floyd was shot to death. Good evening and thank you for joining us. I'm Greg Hurst.
Hi, I'm Stephanie Skurlock. WREG has viewed the video provided to us by the attorneys of the woman charged with shooting Floyd. We have carefully considered the weight of what's shown and the sensitivity to all involved in this tragedy. But we also believe it's an important part of the story and one you deserve to see. Here's WREG investigator April Thompson.
Plenty of speculation surrounding the shooting of Pastor Ricky Floyd outside Mama's Bar and Kitchen March 12th. Phone video captured what appears to be some of the final moments of Pastor Floyd's life. It shows the Tahoe truck he is in putting on brakes, Pastor Floyd getting out, walking toward the person shooting the video as they yell to back up.
I'm backing back 3 times now. When I do that, back the up.
Back up. Then the video drops out. WREG sat down with the attorneys for Samantha Marion, charged with shooting Pastor Floyd to death. They say the video speaks for itself.
The video does not capture the gunfire that would have taken place probably maybe 3 or 4 seconds later, but it clearly shows him approaching her aggressively after being told several times to stop and that he should not be, walking up on her like that.
Nah, you don't wanna make no quick assumption. But you gotta, you got out that car. You see, you was in your car. You was safe. You was in your car, and you got out that car. You know what I'm saying? You put yourself in a vulnerable position when you got out that car because you could have kept going, and so you walked up. You most definitely walked up on whoever was filming, and it didn't look like he was happy neither. What was you going to do? What was you going to do? What? Now they saying that she was taking pictures of his license plate or whatever, and maybe he felt that he felt that she was about to try to scandalize him or something. You know, maybe he felt that she was about to scandalize him. But if you ain't did nothing wrong, then it ain't no problem. I don't know if he was a married man or not. I don't know. Because I mean, was it a religious debate or was it a religious debate on the surface, or was it something up under there? That you know what I'm saying? Because I mean, what would cause do they know one another, and how did this debate or this discussion happen? What was it about? How did they come into the discussion? That's very, that's a critical, that's critical that we find out what happened.
Perry says his client, Samantha Marion, was behind the camera shooting the video, and it came after Marion and a man she had met that night got into a heated religion discussion with Pastor Floyd inside the bar. Perry says when everyone was leaving, Pastor Floyd walked toward Marion, and the man got between them.
He stands in front of Reverend Floyd. He's knocked to the ground by Reverend Floyd, and when he does, the back of his head hits the pavement, and he becomes a little stunned or dazed. Reverend Floyd then takes the telephone of Miss Marion, and he throws it to the ground, and he hurled a couple of insults or what have you, and then starts to walk off.
That's when he says Samantha Marion picks up her phone and starts videoing the license plate of the truck, since she had never met Floyd before. That's where the video picks up.
Whatever triggered him, he was upset with Mrs. Marion. He fought through two individuals to get to her, and watching him storm from the vehicle and approach her, it was clear that his intentions was definitely not to give her a hug and say, hey, let's work this out. But he had aggression in his heart and in his mind.
WREG acknowledges that this is only one piece of video from that night, and it...
Yeah, you can't, you don't know what else then went on. You don't know what else then went on. That's why you can't jump, just on that. You can't just jump to a conclusion. You know what I'm saying? But you did get out that car. You know what I'm saying? So something drove him to get out the truck. And that's what put him in the position of being vulnerable like that. So whatever caused him to get out the truck, you got to think, well, what was it? Now they saying that he jumped on the man, just knocked the man to the ground, and he trying to, this could be some, shit, that might have been one of his honey buns. She done showed up with her other nigga, hey man, listen, this shit happened. She been talking shit, and she done showed up with the other nigga. Yeah, and he ain't buying it and shit. He ain't buying it. I don't know. Yeah, say he laid hands on her. Yeah, baptized her ass. Baptized him. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it's something else to this. It's something else to this. This for man, it's something else moving, because you could keep on moving. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you can keep on. I got to look into Ricky. See if he mad, what's going on with him. He mad. She didn't, she something ain't right. I'm cold-blooded, but goddamn it, I try to be as truthful as possible. I try to be as truthful as goddamn possible, man, because it's something that, man, listen here. That man got out that motherfucker. He was looking like, look, you understand? I dare you. You know what I'm saying? Fuck you. How the fuck you go do me like this? You know what I'm saying? That man, you can look in his heart, in his eyes. He wasn't playing no games. Something then triggered him to get out that damn truck. You know what I'm saying? So You know, like, oh, not only you got another nigga, you gonna try to incriminate me. You gonna try to incriminate me. That's what he's saying. Like, you gonna try to incriminate. Now, I could be, and now this is all, you know, allegedly. I'm just saying, we trying to, why would the man get out? Why would, you know, and you a professional man, you're not gonna let nobody, you know, get you out of your position of power. You're a pastor, you're a beloved pastor. You're not gonna let nobody get you. So the only thing that could cause something, you know, I know some things that could cause it, and I know that, being in these, affairs and shit and this, that, and the third, and whoopty-whooshy, like, you ain't left her yet. You ain't left her and shit, and, then that's how these pastors be. I'm not saying this is what he doing. You understand what I'm saying? But we done seen it happen so many times before. You feel me? Yeah, I mean, but hey, okay, because ain't nobody gonna sit up there and take nobody's life, and and they're gonna be arguing back and forth. Let's listen and see what's going on.
Does not include what police have described as Pastor Floyd holding his hands up and walking backwards away from Marion before falling to the ground. Out of respect for Pastor Floyd's family, WREG reached out to a family spokesperson and shared the video. It was their first time seeing it.
At this difficult time, we're just totally focused on prayer.
Pastor Ricky got up, that nigga was pulling up his pants. He was looking like he about to get busy. When you see a nigga pull up his pants, yeah, he trying to get ready. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, he trying to get ready. Motherfucker tying up their shoes, pulling up their pants and shit. Yeah, he getting ready to get busy, for real. And we know that. When nigga pull their pants up, oh yeah. Yeah, you knowing you might get busy, You don't do that shit for no other reason. Like, fuck this, let me goddamn, motherfucker probably tying his shoe. When you get ready to get busy, you tie them up, you tie them shoelaces up in double knots. You tie them motherfuckers up 2 times so them motherfuckers don't come loose. You feel me? Pull your socks all the way up. You know what I'm saying? So them motherfuckers on your calf muscles. You know what I'm saying? And you pull them pants up, nigga, and you take that belt, nigga, you pull that motherfucker to the last, hole in the belt. You understand? So your shit tight, nigga, and you get ready to go to work. You get ready to say he was pump faking. Say he was pump fake. He pump fake, huh? Well, I think he tried to, he might have got a couple blows in because it looking like some shit was happening. You know what I'm saying? It looked like some shit was happening. So, I mean, goddamn, I know she didn't shoot the man because he was trying to get the phone or nothing. You can't shoot nobody because they trying to get some phone. So either he went, I don't know what they can, if you get to touching somebody, I mean, that's assault. That's assault. You know what I'm saying? That's assault. But it's something else there. You know what I'm saying? It's something else there. And so, all I'm gonna say is he's a pastor and he's on, and they say he loved Jesus, and goddamn it, he with Jesus. You understand what I'm saying? He didn't went on to see Jesus, and it's a sad situation because I don't wish this on nobody. Just because he's a pastor don't mean nothing. We have, compassion. That's real talk. You got to have compassion. You don't want nobody to die. You know what I'm saying? It's just another crazy situation. So Memphis, boy, they don't have no. It don't make no difference what you is in Memphis. They shooting up the donut shops, the ice cream shop. God damn, you know what I'm saying? Motherfucker, the pastor. I mean, it don't make no goddamn difference. But you know what I'm saying? The baker. You understand? They don't give a goddamn what you is in Memphis. Your ass is getting shot. I'll get the fuck out of Memphis, man. Straight up. The newspaper boy. The motherfucker, you know what I'm saying? Everybody, you know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody is safe. And I ain't saying that. I hope y'all get y'all shit together because, Detroit used to be, and still is. But I think y'all then went above and beyond, even what the fuck going on in Detroit and shit. And so, I done seen them years when it could escalate beyond, it's like, God damn, you know what I'm saying? Like, whoa. Yeah, damn, every day, all goddamn day. Y'all didn't, hopefully, Memphis can get it together. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully y'all can, find peace again. It don't always, stay like that. After a while, people get sick of that shit and they won't change. And I hope y'all get to that point soon. You know what I'm saying? Because it's been like, some like, damn, 6-7 years now where y'all just been straight like off the chain. And I ain't trying to take nothing out on you. Is knowing how traumatic that could be on everybody in the city. You know what I'm saying? We want to try to find some peace in our heart, where we can bring the level of, of violence down to where people can breathe again and want to go out and shit and go to the park and, and go outside and just take a goddamn walk and the family and the friends can go out and just sit out on the block if they want to and, and do what they used to do without the fear of a motherfucker riding down the street shooting up the block. You know what I'm saying? So I appreciate y'all being here, family, and condolences. This is not, for nobody to, but it's the irony of it, because you would think it would happen to a gangster or some, some niggas, and it's happening even to the pastor. Okay? And so, appreciate y'all. Hit that subscribe button. Like the video. Share it with your family and friends. I'll see you tomorrow. Arm yourself with knowledge. Bang on that wicked ass beast daily. Get over there to the Patreon, because the rise of the Neanderthals is tomorrow. Make sure you sign up on the intermediate level so you can get that 2.5 hours. This shit gonna be off the chain. You're going to be talking about it. Get over there. Arm yourself with knowledge. Bang on that wicked ass beast daily. Liberation through African education and confrontation. Black power.